Hi, I'm Joe Mark. In this video, we will show you how to use Minitab, explain its tools, and how to analyze data using it. Together with my friends, Christine, Edward, JB, and Jumel, we will guide you into the world of Minitab. Let's get started. First, what is Minitab?
So now I will introduce what is Minitab. Minitab is a statistic package developed at Pennsylvania State University by the researcher Barbara Ryan, Thomas Ryan, and Brian Jayer in the year 1970. Minitab is a provider of quality improvement in statistics education software. Minitab is used by different companies like Adidas, Pizza Hut, and Nike. It provides a simple and effective way to input statistical data, manipulate data, and identify trends and patterns. This is the most widely used software for all business.
Then, we will introduce you to Minitab, and we will show you how to enter and input data. When you open the Minitab, you will see the session and worksheet window. Session window displays the statistical results, and worksheet window contains your data. In your worksheet window, it is divided into the column bar, row, and cell where you can input or type your data. And if you want to open a new empty worksheet, choose File, New, and Minitab Worksheet. In any case, you can use Excel, or you can either copy and paste your data into Minitab or import data. To import data, like Excel files, text files, and etc., use File, Open Worksheet, and from Files of Type, you can select Quick File Format. In doing the analysis, just click the Stat menu and the Graph menu. For example, to create a histogram with a normal curve, we can simply choose Histogram.
Our exercise for today is we will use ANOVA using the Minitab. So the question is, an engineer wants to compare the hardness of 4 blends of paint. 6 samples of each paint blend were applied to a piece of metal. The piece of metal were cured. Then each sample was measured for hardness. In order to test for the equality of ments and to assess the difference between pairs of ments, the analysis uses one-way ANOVA with multiple comparison. So that's our problem. So this is the method on how to answer the one-way ANOVA. First, open the sample data. Minitab file paint hardness mgw. Or you can say it that we will input our data. Next step, go to the dialog box and find the word ANOVA. You can find that in the statistics. Find ANOVA, then click the ANOVA and you can find there the one-way ANOVA. Then, next is select response are in one column for all factors level. In response, enter hardness. In factor, enter paint. Then, if you're done, on the comparison tab, select 2K, family error rate. Then, click the OK button. The null hypothesis states that the mean hardness values of 4 different paints are equal because the p-value is less than 0.04, which is less than the significance level of 0.05. We can reject the null hypothesis and conclude that some of the paints have different means. And we will interpret the interval plot of hardness versus pain. Therefore, in the interval plot, blend 2 has the lowest mean and blend 4 has the highest. You cannot determine from this graph whether any difference are statistically significant. To determine statistical significance, access the confidence interval for the difference of means. Then, in this normal probability plot, the residual appear to generally follow a straight line. From the residual versus fits plot, you can see that there are 6 observations in each of the 4 groups because this design does not meet the sample size guidelines. It is important to satisfy the normality rubber assumption so that the test results are reliable. Enjoyed it and you have learned a lot. Thank you.
So now, we can start solving. But first, let us identify the given. Now we have a mu that is equal to 9.1 and a standard deviation of 2.2. Now, we're going to find the probability that a randomly chosen 8-week-old baby smiles between 6 to 12 seconds. So, we have the 2 sample mean. Sample mean 1 is equals to 6 seconds, and the sample mean 2 is equal to 2 seconds. After putting the given, we can start solving. So the formula of normal distribution would be z is equals to the sample mean minus the mean over the standard deviation. And by substituting the values, it will become z is equals to the sample mean 1 minus the mean over the standard deviation. And is equal to 6 minus 9.1 over 2.2. And is equal to negative 1.409. And the second one would be z is equals to the sample mean number 2 minus the mean over the standard deviation. And is equal to 12 minus 9.1 over 2.2. And is equal to 1.318. Then, by using z table, we can find their values. The values of this and this one. And by subtracting these two values, then we can get the final answer. The final answer will be 0.8273 or 82.73%. So, we have 82.73% probability that a randomly chosen 8-week-old baby smiles between 6 to 12 seconds. That's it. Thank you.
Using Minitab, we can also get the probability of a randomly chosen 8-week-old baby smile between 6 to 12 seconds. By this given data and a standard deviation of 2.2, a mean of 9.1, and x1 is equal to 6 seconds and x2 is equal to 12 seconds, we can be able to solve the probability. First, click graph. Then, look for probability distribution plot. Then, click it. And then choose view probability. And then click OK. In the distribution, choose normal. In the mean and in the standard deviation box, type the given standard deviation. And in my case, I was given 9.1 mean and a standard deviation of 2.2. After that, go to the shaded area and in define shaded area by, click the X value and then choose middle. And last but not the least, in the X value 1 and 2, type the given X values. And in my case, I was given an X1 of 6 and an X2 of 12. After typing, click OK. And There you have it, the distribution plot and the probability 0.8269 times 100 is equal to 82.69% probability.
알랑가 몰라 왜 화끈해야 하는 건지 알랑가 몰라 왜 발끈해야 하는 건지 알랑가 몰라 아리까리하면 까리해 알랑가 몰라 We like party 해 있잖아 말이야 이 사람으로 말씀드리자면 Mother father gentleman
Puro na mo ulo tanan, ulo mo kang Edward.
gentleman 알랑가 몰라
Lahi na mo di mo.
미끈해야 하는 건지 알랑가 몰라 왜 새끈해야 하는 건지 알랑가 몰라 빨리 와서 난리네 알랑가 몰라 난리 나서 빨리 있잖아 말이야 너의 머리 허리 다리 잡아 말이야 Good feeling good 부드럽게 말이야 소리 나게 말이야